He went under the sign. So we tried to pull it through. Our 66 years old took off. He has oiled the whole street all the way to the middle. That Brooke said that was the oldest transformer in the county. Right in the middle of the county.
Wow. That's crazy.
So there's no telling what we're going to find.
Yeah, it's a patch mill with all kinds of things.
It's going to be good when we're finished. It's going to be tight.
It's I hadn't talked in a while about it, but at one point I know the plan was for like Roughrider Academy and then it was to stay. That's gonna make things, I mean, it has its good points.
And it's got drawbacks too.
But space-wise, and as far as here and expansion of this place, I mean, I see the whole points right there.
It's like if we're gonna grow it,
I'm afraid that, well, not afraid, but I'm anticipating.
they don't make any clear credit.
22 credits, I can go and I can get my hands for my good and I'm graduating.
Yep. You are correct. That is a distinct possibility. You know, it could be crazy if you're going to lose people that are that active. They're just going to be like, more than hey, not worked out for me. 21. 21 said, I don't worry about money, whatever. I'll tell you that.
It's the first time to worry. Oh, golly.
Could be anything for the next few years. Education-wise, finance-wise. When they try to do some of that, a lot of what they do. Growing up. Wow.
Tomorrow I do.
12:01.
Tonight?
12:01 tonight.
Oh my lord. It's not too many, but
Huh?
it's not too many.
19.
Hey, you want to get it?
You can just sit over your phone card. Is that okay? Come here, dear.
All right, good evening. The administration, staff, and students of Roughrider Academy would like to welcome you and your family to our 2020 spring graduation ceremony. Thank you for attending today's commencement and for sharing in the academic achievement of our students. At this time, please stand for the graduating class, and please remain standing for the invocation and the national anthem. All right, at this time, Mr. Zach Adams will now give our invocation.
Will you please bow your heads? Lord God, we ask your mighty hand to be upon all of those who graduate today. Bless their lives from this day on with your goodness. Lord, please bless their families and keep all of us safe. And thank you for letting us come here today and once this weekend celebrate this wonderful day. As I pray, amen.
If you will, please stay standing as we play our national anthem. This time you may be seated. Once again, I'd like to welcome everyone here tonight. It's a very special night, and it's a night we've been looking forward to for a long time. I know they've been looking forward to it for a long time as well. First off, I'd like to introduce our honored guests this evening, members of our Center ISD School Board, Mr. Matthew Mattal, your president, Casey Lout, secretary, and also Ms. Tracy Willoughby. And so we welcome them to, glad that they're able to be here tonight. I would also like to recognize the teachers and staff of Roughrider Academy for their hard work and determination to see our students succeed. Teachers, Ms. Virginia Fisher, John Jackson, and Erica Klein. Instructional support team, Beatrice Contreras Mendoza and Jody Stevens. And also I'd like to give a special thank you to Ms. Tillery as well. She is a fantastic lady. Without the dedication of each of these individuals, the Roughrider Academy would not function. Thank you all so much for your dedication to each of our students. The Roughrider Academy is blessed to have you. Before starting the typical festivities tonight, we want to take a minute and say how grateful that we are to our members of the Roughrider Scholarship Foundation, the Bonehill Foundation, and the Center ISD Employee Scholarship Foundation, as we have 10 students tonight that will be receiving scholarships. Because of the circumstances with social distancing, we do not have representatives here from those organizations, but they do send their best wishes to our graduates. So please join me in a round of applause to show our appreciation for their donations. Each student has worked diligently and has achieved the goal of earning a high school diploma. They did this despite a very difficult situation. With us not attending school most of the spring, it made it extremely difficult. But these kids found a way. We had 17 of our 19 graduates finish while we were out of school because of all of the stuff that's going on now. They worked hard. Most of them worked harder than I've ever seen them work before. They worked harder at home than they did at school. And so, but I was so proud of them. It was not uncommon for one of them to call or text myself or Miss Tillery or one of their teachers, late at night, sometimes in the middle of the morning, that they would text and call, and also very early in the morning as well. They were staying on top of it and very motivated, and lots of them would work 5, 6, 7, 8 hours a day to work to get done. And so I'm extremely proud of them. Words just can't express how proud I am of what they were able to accomplish. Our board members, the graduates before you have met all of the graduation requirements set forth by Center ISD and the Texas Education Code. I present to you the graduating students of the Roughrider Academy for July 2020. All right, now what the graduates have been waiting for, the presentation of your diplomas. What we're going to do is we're going to present the diplomas as well as any scholarships that you will be receiving at the same time whenever you come across. The instructional wise, we'll start with our first 5 that will come up and line up, and then as we get to the end, then the next 5 can file in, and then we'll keep going in that order. So at this time, with the first 5, begin to make their way to the stage. Our first graduate, Zach Adams. Zach is also receiving the Roughrider Scholarship and the Bonehill Scholarship as well. Melanie Allen. Joshua Barbie. Josh will be receiving the Roughrider Scholarship, the Bonehill Scholarship, and the Center ISD Employee Scholarship as well. Allison Bass. Allison will also be receiving the Roughrider Scholarship and the Bonehill Scholarship. Charles Carroll. We do have our next in line. He was not able to be here tonight because he is actually working, and he's also working on being a welder. Wanted to recognize him, Joe Smar Cruz. He came in and interviewed, and he will be receiving the Roughrider Scholarship and the Bonehill Scholarship. He's actually working a shutdown right now, and he's actually graduating with dual credit hours through Panola College, and he's very close to finishing his welding certificate. So we're proud of him. Our next graduate, Sarah Davis. Sarah will also be receiving the Roughrider Scholarship and the Bonehill Scholarship. We have another student that was unable to be here tonight, but we'll call his name as well, Victor Garcia. Victor will be receiving the Roughrider Scholarship and the Bonehill Scholarship. Our next graduate, Mr. Carter Jones. Carter will also be receiving the Roughrider Scholarship and the Bonehill Scholarship. Miss Kaylee Kendrick. Kaylee will be receiving the Roughrider Scholarship and the Bonehill Scholarship. And our next graduate, Zykevius Korn. And Zykevius is also graduating with 15 dual credit hours through Panola College. Travion McAllister. Jermon Parks. And our next graduate is Savannah Robertson. Savannah is receiving the Roughrider Scholarship, the Bonehill Scholarship, and she was also a recipient of the Deep East Texas Elective Cooperative Scholarship as well. Angel Sequeira. We are very proud of Angel. He's going to be joining the National Guard and deploys August the 3rd. Haley Smith. Miss Jamie Stevens. Jamie is going to be receiving the Roughrider Scholarship, the Bonehill Scholarship, the Center ISD Employee Scholarship, and additionally she received the Camp Springs Baptist Church Scholarship and a Panola College Scholarship. Kune T. And last but definitely not least, Miss Ashley Vigil. I tell you, we're so proud of this group, and they're going to go and do wonderful things, and many of them have plans to attend college in the fall and do other things, and we're very, very proud of them and looking forward to really, really wonderful things over the next few years from them. So we're very proud. All right, graduates, please stand again for the turning of the tassels. The gesture of this movement of the tassel from one side of the cap to the other symbolizes the individual's movement from candidate to graduate and from student life to adult life. Students, may you move your tassels to begin your new journey. You go ahead and have a seat. Thank you. All right. To keep with social distancing procedures, I ask that you wait to be released by sections. And once released, please you make your way outside to depart. We also ask that everyone not congregate outside as well. Graduates, if you want to take pictures in your caps and gowns, feel free to do so, but then please bring them back inside to us so we can make sure we get everything checked back in. Once again, I want to thank everyone for coming out. Our ceremony is short and sweet, but we're very, very proud of our kiddos and the things that they've done. And like I said, we're looking forward to wonderful things from them in the future. And so we're very proud. Once again, thank you for your patience and cooperation. Students, if you'd like to make your way to your families, then go ahead and do that at this time. And everyone else can kind of stay seated, and then we'll begin releasing procedures in just a moment. Wow.